Listen, I have an itch to scratch, and unfortunately, I don't have any more room in my backlog, and I still need something to do. So, when I found out that Apex Legends has a collaboration with Gundam, I watched that trailer and I was ecstatic. But I realized not most people know what Gundam are, and unfortunately, it's one of those quiet franchises that go under the radar. So, for those of you out there who are wondering, I'm going to tell you all you need to know just to get started. Here we go. Gundam quietly became an entire science fiction ecosystem. What began with Mobile Suit Gundam in 1979 introduced a fairly simple idea. In the future, humanity fights its wars using giant humanoid machines called mobile suits. From there, the franchise expanded into multiple timelines, political conflicts, and increasingly complicated debates about war, technology, and the questionable decision-making ability of those, usually teenagers, placed inside experimental weapon systems. Gundam stories usually revolve around large-scale conflicts between space colonies and Earth governments with advanced mobile suits like the iconic RX-78-2 Gundam, serving both as military tools and as symbols of technological escalation. Pilots and mobile suits become legends with distinct mythology and identity. This means its crossover with Apex Legends is very fitting. Like all hero shooters, Apex Legends is built around distinct personalities and visual identities, characters with recognizable silhouettes, signature abilities, and elaborate backstories. It operates on many of the same narrative principles that make Gundam work in the first place. Iconic designs, larger-than-life characters, and conflicts that are much more about style and symbolism than they are about raw firepower. So when Apex collaborated with Gundam, it's really important to note that it's not about the political complexity what the Gundam series is well known for, but instead it borrows most immediately for its aesthetics. Apex Legends is a free-to-play battle-royale shooter where up to 60 players drop into a map in squads and fight to be the last team alive. At the start of each match, your squad jumps from a dropship, lands somewhere on the map, searches buildings for weapons and gear, and fights other teams, while a shrinking safe zone slowly forces everyone closer together. Each player chooses a character called a legend, and every legend has unique abilities, things like scanning for enemies, creating shields, and teleporting teammates, which means teamwork and strategy matters as much as shooting skill. Similarly, in 2025, Overwatch 2 briefly turned its own roster into mobile suits during a crossover celebrating Gundam Wing's 30th anniversary. During this collaboration, 4 heroes received Gundam-inspired skins, featuring Wing Zero, Epion, Death Scythe, and Tall Geese. Fortunately, Apex Legends is going to pull from a different mix of different Gundam eras, including different series such as Seed, Destiny, The Witch from Mercury, as well as the most recent mobile suit Gundam, Gundam Hathaway. The Gundam franchise is well known to be overwhelming and difficult to enter. Seeing these mobile suits moving about in Apex Legends will draw some appeal into the franchise. And here, I'm going to discuss the different mobile suits that each skin in this collaboration is going to represent. As previously seen in the Overwatch 2 crossover, we're going to get the Wing Gundam Zero. This is going to be the skin for the legend Valkyrie. And it fits the theme, as both have been seen to be aerial and mobile with very dramatic visuals. Valkyrie herself already fights using jetpacks and flight, which naturally matches Wing Zero's flight-focused design. Additionally, the large angel-like wings translates well into Valkyrie's silhouette and ability animations. Wing Gundam Zero is one of the most recognizable mobile suits in the Gundam franchise, originating in Mobile Suit Gundam Wing and later redesigned in the film Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. Great movie, by the way. Within the story, Wing Zero is a prototype mobile suit built as an extremely powerful weapon intended to outperform all other machines of its era. Wing Zero is known for 2 defining traits: overwhelming firepower and advanced control systems. Its signature weapon, the Twin Buster Rifle, is capable of destroying multiple targets or even entire military installations with a single shot. The suit also uses the Zero system, an experimental interface that feeds enormous amounts of battlefield data directly into the pilot's mind. Wing Gundam Zero has remained popular for several reasons. Its striking design with the angel wing silhouette, as well as its narrative symbolism, where the suit represents both the ultimate weapon and the burden of war, especially when factoring the Zero system's psychological toll. The cultural impact of Gundam Wing is well known to be one of the first Gundam series to become widely popular outside of Japan, particularly in North America, where Wing Zero was the main gateway for most Mobile Suit fans. The iconic Buster Rifle will also be playable during this crossover with Apex Legends. Both styled with combat aggression in mind, the Alter Legend is going to get the Gundam Epyon skin. Epyon is a melee-focused mobile suit known for its beam saber and heat rod, as well as visually for the lash extended upon it. This is perfect for Alter's combat style, emphasizing aggressive dueling and close fights. The Gundam Epyon is a powerful mobile suit from the anime Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, and was designed with a close combat machine focused, with dueling rather than range combat. On its core, it is built around a philosophy that the best pilot should decide the outcome of the battle in a direct face-to-face combat, instead of with guns or long-range weapons. It specializes in high-speed melee fighting and psychological dominance. Epyon's lash itself will also be playable in this collaboration, and according to the website, it adds a magnetic melee pull to tactical ability. The Epyon was also fitted with the Zero system. Also seen in the Overwatch 2 crossover, we're getting the Death Scythe Gundam for the Apex Legend crossover, this time as the skin for Revenant. Both Revenant and Death Scythe has stealth as their main theme. Death Scythe Hell version is essentially a stealth Gundam built for surprise attacks, whereas Revenant is a terrifying assassin character. The Gundam Death Scythe Hell is a dark, stealth-focused mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. It's the upgraded version of the original Death Scythe Gundam, and specializes in close-quarters combat, earning its reputation as Grim Reaper of the battlefield. The Death Scythe Hell was built for surprise attacks and high-speed assassin strikes. Unlike other Gundam, its reliance on stealth and hit-and-run tactics really adds to its psychological intimidation. Some key characteristics includes an active cloaking, which can turn it invisible to radar, and optical sensors, which are perfect for ambushes. Additionally, it has an iconic beam scythe, a long curved energy weapon ideal for slicing through mobile suits. For this particular version, there's a winged flight mode that doubles as a shield and as a melee weapon, where its wing-like extension allows for high-speed aerial maneuvers. Crypto is getting the Freedom Gundam skin. Part of the Mobile Suit Gundam Seed series, the Freedom Gundam was designed for a long-range and all-around combat powerhouse that combines mobility, firepower, and defensive systems. The Freedom Gundam embodies freedom of choice in battle. The pilot can engage from any range and switch between strategies fluidly. It's a symbol of hope and independence, reflecting the ideals of the pilot. It's equipped with high-powered beam rifles, plasma cannons, and beam sabers. Additionally, the suit has large mechanical wings that allows for high-speed flight and agility, giving it near-space superiority. The Freedom Gundam can attack multiple enemies simultaneously, with shoulder cannons, chest-mounted railguns, and dual beam rifles. It is one of the most well-known Gundams to Gunpla builders, with an MGEX Strike Freedom on almost every shelf. Gibraltar is going to be represented by the Zai Gundam? The Zai Gundam is the advanced mobile suit featured in Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, part of the Universal Century timeline. It represents a next-generation, high-performance Gundam with cutting-edge technology designed for versatility and overwhelming firepower. The Zai embodies speed, precision, adaptability, and combat. Unlike traditional Gundams that focuses on either melee or ranged combat, the Zhai Gundam is built to dominate both arenas simultaneously. The Zhai Gundam is fitted with a cycle frame cockpit, much like other of the late UC century Gundams, and allows for enhanced pilot reaction and control. It has high mobility equipped with advanced thrusters and wings for hyperspace level agility, including space and atmospheric operations. Most notably, like its Legends counterpart, it has a strong defensive system that allows it for heavy enemy fire. The Destiny Gundam skin is going to Mirage. With an emphasis on flashiness and spectacle, the Gundam is known for dramatic effect and high energy combat, while the Mirage is a trickster character whose abilities revolve around illusions and showmanship. From the Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny series, it is designed as a highly mobile, multi-role combat suit that emphasizes speed, versatility, and flashy offense, perfectly reflecting the personality and fighting style of its pilots. This Gundam embodies aggressive, all-range combat. Unlike the Freedom Gundam, which balances both offensive and defense, Destiny is more about fast strikes, overwhelming firepower, and intimidation, making it a thrill to watch in action. The high mobility provided by the powerful thrusters and wing-like structures allow extreme speed in space and atmospheric combat, with multi-weapon arsenals including the beam rifle, long-range cannons, beam sword for melee, beam boomerangs for mid-combat range, and fast-moving attacks. Like the Freedom Gundam, it also has wings of light. Conduit's gonna inhabit the Gundam Aerial, with themes of energy control and defensive techniques. The Aerial's design revolves around energy manipulation and use of its remote bits, while Conduit also uses energy-based abilities in its gameplay. The Aerial Gundam is from the Witch from Mercury series and centers around the gun format technology. It utilizes gun bits, which are these remote weapons that break apart from Aerial's shield that can be used for either attack or defense. The shield itself can develop defensive barrier systems that surround the suit and create a protective energy field. Additionally, the suit itself has an almost mind of its own, assisting the combat of the pilot with an advanced AI support system. This is relevant to the story, as the Gundams are generally considered dangerous and have been banned because of their use of the gun format. And this becomes a true part of the major plot as you move forward in the story. From the Gundam G-Quux series, Octane is going to be getting the G-Quux skin, emphasizing both speed and chaos. Octane, as one of the fastest characters in the game, is built around reckless speed boost. The G-Quux itself has a more experimental Evangelion looking design, with a slimmer figure than some of the other Gundams. This Gundam works in an alternate University century history, where major events of the 1 Year War has shifted dramatically, influencing different aspects of society and politics. This particular Gundam uses an Omega Psychomu system, which manages to allow the user to combat even without any combat experience. This Apex collaboration doesn't just drop Gundam designs into the game randomly, it pairs each mobile suit with a legend whose abilities or personality reflects that suit's identity. Alright, for those of you who've stuck around, thank you so much. And if you are also going to play during this collaboration, let me know in the comments section below.